The power of walking away from a woman that is crazy, delusional, or simply just somebody you need a break from. It's so powerful that you end up doing this because when you go ahead and do it, you have her feeling like she's crazy. You have her feeling like, dang, did I think I had him locked? Did I think I was secured? And also, you have her feeling most times insecure. Even the most secured woman can end up feeling insecure just based off of, wow, I had it easy with this guy. I got away with a lot. I did what I wanted to do. Now, I have a question for y'all. What was she doing with you that now you have to be ignoring her? And now she has to get this treatment from you. The reason why I asked this is because, of course, with her getting this treatment from you, clearly she did something wrong. Now, the other thing, too, is what's the severity of it? Comment your stories down below, especially if you have questions, because I'll be in there helping y'all, and I love to see y'all helping each other. Don't forget, consultations about anything, and if you really want help, you're serious, or you want to be heard, consultations are about you. You can book by clicking the link. And I'll lastly remind y'all, products, all the other stuff to help you. There's great sales that are going on. Do not miss out. And don't forget, you can join on Patreon for free, get an exclusive video a month, a little bit more sometimes, and there's of course a community going on there. Now let me move back on. Since I asked y'all that question, what is the severity of what she did that now you gotta give her this treatment? This is the question of, did she ruin it for herself? The reason why I say did she ruin it for herself, did you have her realize that, man, this guy is tired of me? So sometimes y'all tolerate too much, right? Sometimes she might have talked crazy to you, called you out your name. Sometimes she said, hey, like, I want a break. And her break is looking like talking to Chad, Tyrone, Dylan, Daniel, whoever it is, right? And so when this happens, what are you simply doing that is showing to her, I've had enough? Ignoring is also a time for you to realize what has to change, because you're not just ignoring to not get any results. And also, when she's realizing that she is the issue, you're trying to show to her that, you know, you're for everybody. Right? Not only are you for everybody, but everybody can have you. I have to laugh at this because I want y'all to view it this way. When everybody can have her, this simply means that unfortunately, she's just not really good enough. And when I say really not good enough, I'm saying that she probably had her ego really gassed, probably by you, or as we know in the modern day, just by plenty of men, right? Plenty of men validating her, plenty of men wanting her, plenty of men making her feel like she's better, let's say, than what she really is, which is not the case. Now, the other thing too is, y'all know there's many beautiful women, right? So this woman must have thought that, dang, this guy, this is the best he can get. I'm the best that he can get. I say this because once you ignore her, you have her having herself question herself. Because all of these beliefs that she had, some from you enabling these feelings, but also just from however she feels about herself, is now kind of erased. Now is the time of self-reflection. Now is the time of like, did I come around him looking a certain way? Or on the real, no, and this could happen after some time of ignoring, let's say for a week, 2 weeks, just more than the few days. She can then be like, dang, he probably will keep ignoring me. Maybe I'm going to forever get the silent treatment. Maybe he'll never like message me. Are we going into no contact, etc.? But what she's going to realize now is, oh, did I do something wrong? So it's like a child that never gets corrected. And although you might have corrected her while you guys were together, ignoring is a way of showing some sort of consequences for her actions. Ignoring is also telling her, hey, this is what you did. So these are the what's the word, y'all? I can't remember right now. I don't even want to try to say it. Like, I have it in my head, but there's some words that are tongue twisters. So y'all know, if you know, say it, but I'm not even about to waste time to try to get it right. Okay, but this is what she gets, right, at the end of it all. So let's just move on now to some of the emotions she's gonna feel. She's gonna feel like, wow, I don't know what he's up to. Wow, he might be talking to somebody else, that sort of stuff. These are some of the common ones after she realizes, I can't get him back. Now, another thing about it being common, it's also a back and forth, because women being so emotional, they'll feel one thing and then they'll feel another. So one moment she could be like, oh, but maybe he's ignoring me because he finally found somebody better than me, something like that, when in all reality you might have not, or maybe you did, or you have options, you're weighing your options. Whatever you're doing. But my point now is that she's understanding that maybe I have to fix things. So ignoring causes her to actually, let's say, speed up the process for you guys to end up having something be done differently. And when I'm talking about something, I'm talking about like something in the aspect of like her behavior needs to change. She has to apologize. Because imagine if you didn't ignore her. Imagine if you just let her have her way, or you keep hearing her out, or you're texting her back or speaking back to her. All you're showing to her is that, okay, keep being the way that you are, or you know what, I'll still give you something. Of course, we know that no reaction will always be better than reacting. Another thing that's important about that is that, remember to yourself, you don't need her to feel like, like he's not doing anything. You don't need her to feel secured. You don't owe her anything. What I love about ignoring and even silent treatment and no contact, what it does is makes a woman understand that she needs to get off this high horse of believing that she should get these things out of you. A lot of y'all freely gave it to her for so long that she got customized to it. However, this time around, tables have turned. But not only that, well, we could say, yeah, tables have turned in some situations, but not only that, it's a major realization. And when I say major realization, I'm also referring to her feeling like, dang, I slipped up really bad with this man. Or wow, like I really thought I was good with this guy. I thought I was secured. Back to that. Now, a last thing I'll say to conclude this video is that you also have to understand with her, she's not the type that you want to keep like around if you always have to like ignore her, if you have to be a certain way with her, if let's say you have to how could I word it? You have to babysit her. I want to just use that word, babysitting, because if you constantly catch yourself having to do that with a woman, you're not only going to drain yourself out, but you're literally saying to this woman, hey, be the way that you are, or your behavior is acceptable and it's no biggie, and I'll still take care of you as a child with your childish games and your pettiness. So I don't want it to be that you have to ignore so much, or you go into ignoring for like weeks at a time, and then she'll tell you she'll change, and that's not really the case. Or she's back to her games, or you know, maybe she has anger issues, or maybe she gets upset really quickly. Like those are all cases of what you do not want to deal with. Now that's gonna be it for this video. I do hope that you guys understand that ignoring is cool to do, but know how you should do it, and know that if it's not worth doing it, don't do it. That's going to be it for this video. I love y'all, and take care of yourselves, and I will talk to y'all very much soon. Bye, y'all.